Imagine we're in a bank, somewhere in the Wild West. Three gunmen just broke into the vault, but unfortunately, they've surprised each other. So now there's a stalemate situation. None of the three can lower his gun, unless the others do too. Unfortunately, the dynamite, originally meant to crack the safe, has already been ignited, and none of the three gunmen can take the first step to extinguish the fuse. This, in fact, is the same situation for humanity today. The unfortunate three cowboys are our national governments, except there's not just three of them, but many more. To keep their national economies competitive and attractive to international investors, banks and corporations, and to secure as many jobs as possible, no government can move first to solve global problems like climate change, re-regulating the banks, or reining in corporate power. Tiny, insignificant steps may be, but no government can take really decisive action alone. No government can lower its gun, because that would only increase his nation's costs, and that would mean business and jobs going to one of his competitors. So there's no way out, no way to solve global problems unless governments act together. In our global world, solving global problems means there has to be a global cooperation. Strangely, the solution would be very simple. The three would only have to simultaneously lower their weapons and stamp out the fuse together. Of course, our states are not gunmen, but our politicians are still in the same dilemma. They would like to act to solve these problems, but they can't. And you, as a voter, understandably feel as powerless as they do. But it's you we need to solve the problem. That's right, you. If you support the SIMPOL campaign and you sign up online, then, with the completely new way, SIMPOL invites you to use your vote. We can get politicians to support and ultimately implement global solutions. This growing list of SIMPOL supporting citizens votes in future national elections, not for a particular politician or party, but for any politician, within reason, that has pledged to implement SIMPOL's range of policies simultaneously alongside other governments. A politician who signs on to SIMPOL attracts SIMPOL's potentially vital bloc vote, but if he doesn't sign on and his competitor signs on instead, he could lose his seat. For politicians, there's no disadvantage in signing on, because SIMPOL's policies only get implemented if and when all or sufficient nations are on board. Everyone moves together. Already today, MPs in the European Union and in other national parliaments have signed on. If enough politicians have signed in a country, and enough countries have come together, the moment will soon come when they can all act simultaneously. 1, 2, 3, now. But who were the real heroes here? Was it the politicians, or was it you? Remember, they won't act unless we make them.
I believe foreign ministers have an enormous ability to make a difference. There is no way any one country will solve it, even if it wanted to, by itself. The only solution to the problem of climate change is multilateral, all countries coming together. That requires foreign engagement. It involves foreign policy. There's no foreign policy anymore, really. It's all domestic policy, because every country depends on another country to help be part of the solution. It's imperative to move urgently, but it's also imperative to have the right narrative, the right message about the economic benefits of moving forward. This is good policy, good national security policy, good economic policy, good social policy. It can address all of the concerns we have about migration, about threat to food, human rights. Everything is involved in dealing with climate change. And if the foreign ministries will come together like that, we have great possibilities.